Wright, Texas Squirrels Farm. As you can see, finally got this mess weeded. I was gonna mow it, but once I got the mower down here, as soon as I engaged it, the belt came off again. So yeah, that's how that all too. So I got the weed eater and weeded it all. And today I borrowed Vicky's tractor and got all the rest of the mowing done. And you can see it's a lot of daggone mowing. Got the goat's pen, the rest of the grass knocked down. Got everything way back there done, way back there, out by the road. Got everything done. And I don't know if I showed y'all in the video that I just uploaded. And I left y'all comments because the first one took 2 days. And then I went up to Whataburger. I went to go get some diesel. Went to Whataburger. So I just sat there and ate my food at Whataburger and uploaded videos. So thank you, Whataburger. Well, Whataburger and the Exxon station. But I took the small fence and been letting the chickens in over here, and they seem to like it. And Junior and them, I stuck them in here. They're wanting out. I'm coming in. I'm coming in. Stay. I'm gonna let Dutton out for a minute, so hang on, guys. So there's Mr. Mister. Come on, dogs. Come on. Maggie and Junior. Go get her, Junior. Get her. Get her. Go. Running and acting crazy. Let Dutton out. And yeah, he stayed out here this morning. And that was before I mowed. And I was down there. I moved all those hickory logs so I could mow there. And kind of push some of that brush up on that pile. Maybe if it cools off one day. I think it's supposed to be hot next week. I was going to try to burn it down. Maggie! Stop it! That's, no. There. But anyway, I was down there. Turn. Maggie! Stop! That's enough. No. No. I'm not playing. Go play Junior. Stop it. She's tearing my burn pile to pieces. This one I moved with the tractor. Maybe that'll slow her down a little bit. Maggie? No ma'am. Maggie, no ma'am. And anyway, I was telling y'all, I was down there moving those logs, pushing them up close to that tree. As I haven't decided if I'm going to burn them or not, but got them out the way so I could mow. And he had knocked down the fence, which it wasn't doubled up. Oh, sorry about that. He thinks he can do his business just any time. But he was over there eating the sassafras tree, which, as y'all can tell, my garden is not totally locked off anymore. So I was afraid he was going to get over here and eat my fruit trees, but he ate the little leaves off the sassafras, which is fine. He might have ate some leaves off of the pepper, but as you can see, the 2 okra coming up, and the furthest one I picked 2 off of it yesterday. I got 5 tomatoes off of the tomato plant yesterday, and I've got a bunch of peppers from, y'all can see there's some red ones on there too. If I can zoom in right there, there's some red ones on there, but I picked all mine pretty much from inside the greenhouse and had watered in there, and I just took the other fence and moved it back. And I really need to get in there and mow, but I did what I could. Then I raked and threw all the clippings over here. Like, he's eating it now, eating the grass clippings. What are you doing, Mama? Why aren't you eating some? I know it's hot. Yeah, he's eating the cut grass. Isn't that crazy? Eating the cut grass, and oh my gosh, there was so much of it. There's another tree limb inside those trees. I don't know, the sun's kind of weird, you can't hardly see it, but I didn't find that until I was mowing, and it's up in the middle of those trees. I was going to try to get it out and take it over to the pile with the tractor, but where it was, I couldn't get up in there, and I need to come down here and get this little bit that's around the fence with the weed eater, but that'll be another day. And get this, it's right on. Part of this I had already mowed, but that I didn't get mowed, so maybe I need to move the fence all in and then come back with the weed eater and weed it. But I tried to cut that out there a little bit short, some places too short, but it was thick. And yeah, and the lawnmower, you can tell where the lawnmower cuts, and then some places you can tell right there where I cut with the bush hog. It was even shorter than this, but not the best job, but it's done. And I went and cut those two limbs off so they wouldn't be trying to climb up the fence and get them, and threw them over there, and they're still laying there because Dutton and Mama, I guess they got hot. I don't know what they did, but he decided to be ornery. But I got the water hose and got him back in within a matter of minutes. So yeah, it wasn't a problem. And mercy, but I've been waiting to feed and stuff in the afternoon, so I'm going to go up and sit down and update y'all. Well, yeah, I'll get up there to the house. That way I can still keep an eye on him, because I'm not feeding him right now. I'm going to wait until it cools off a little bit. Look how big he is. I mean, he's even bigger than Gracie. No, Dutton. No, Dutton. Junior! Maggie! There, left him behind. He wants to rub on me. The way his horns are, they're too dangerous for him to rub on me. All right, we're going to go up there and I'll pick y'all back up. Right, dogs? Okay, let me show y'all what's happened in here. And no, not the plumber. The electrician, actually the owner of the company, came by yesterday. So they went ahead and wired for a stove. I want propane, but I told him to go ahead and wire in case I ever needed electric. And then these were the little, I guess, little things that they didn't get done when they were here before. An outlet for the tankless water heater, and then the other stuff is upstairs. Not a whole lot of things, but it's hot up there. But we decided to go ahead and wire for a ceiling fan in that little bedroom, and wired, and y'all can see they put a block in there. And then he told him to put a block in here too. So I don't know, because they went over there and put a block in there and put a hole through it. So I don't know what happened on this one. But then they did for a ceiling fan in here too. And I guess they ran out of the, whatever the gauge is on the blue wire. I can't remember. But they ran out of that. So that was the electrician. The owner, that's the first time he's been over here since the boys had been here. And we were talking about the plumber. And let's go out. Come on, Maggie, it's too hot in here. And that's what I was gonna, come on. Oh, and I wanted to show y'all one other thing that we talked about. See that little gap? Which is not a very big gap. If anybody has any suggestions, which had a, it's not really, it's just, you know, where the metal's meeting on top of it, it's just a little crease, which it can be spray foam. But if y'all have any ideas to maybe make it a little bit better, let me know. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, and we're clean out in the sun out here. But there's Dutton. So, when the owner of the company came yesterday, we got all that all squared away. The boys worked a little bit yesterday, came back, finished up today, and got what I just showed y'all done. And I told the owner of the electric company yesterday, I said, I'm going to try to get a hold of the plumber again. So I did. As soon as he left, I went in and I called my plumber. And he was so funny. He said, hello, Miss Ray, how you doing? I said, I'm doing good. He says, I know you're calling to see when I'm going to be over there. I said, yes, sir, I am. And he says, well, we've got a small duplex to do work on Monday and Tuesday. And he said, after that, he said, I should be able to come out there and stay as long as it needs to get everything done. Which, I appreciate that. Because, yeah, I was getting to the point that I was going to have to try to find another plumber, which the electrician, the owner of the company, said plumbers and HVAC people are very hard to find to come in and do job. He says those two groups of people, you have a hard time finding to get, get on their schedule and get anything done. So the spray foam guy, Ivan, the electrical contractor, Kevin Stryker, is the one who referred Ivan to me. And I said, he's been wonderful. I said, we communicate almost on a weekly basis. I keep him filled in. And I told Chase, I says, well, I'm not going to call Ivan until I actually see y'all show up. I said, I don't want to tell him y'all scheduled again for coming next Wednesday and y'all not be able to get here. Which he's been real good about it. And Kevin said he's awesome. But I'm glad to see these goats are out here eating. Even Mama, even though she's laying down, she's eating. And it's hot. And y'all see how hard. She's not breathing real hard. But she's breathing a little bit. But I cut a little bit more than I normally do. I actually got inside that little creek line, knocked some of the stuff down on the far side, but I just, I didn't want to do any more. So I mowed today. I started mowing at 9, and at about 12:30 or quarter till 1, I had gotten so hot and nasty, and I'd already drank a bottle of water. I said, okay, it's time to take a break. So I went in, and I think it was a quarter till 1. I went in, got something to drink, fixed the dog some eggs. I ate a few eggs and a tomato. I try to just eat eggs and, whenever I'm out. And I fixed like 4, and I give the dogs the majority of it. And I eat a few eggs with sliced up tomato. So I'm watching Dutton to see what he does. I mean, this fence isn't hot because I told y'all, which y'all might have already seen the other video. I hit it with the weed eater, that negative, and I haven't fixed it yet. But I digress. And I forgot what I was even talking about. Oh my gosh. Anyway. So, got inside, washed off, changed shirts, because the other one was soaked and had dirt all over it because I'd been wiping all the sweat off my face and the top of my arms. And stayed in for about 2 hours. Then I checked the forecast. And it was like a quarter till 3, and it was only supposed to get hotter, and I knew I didn't have very much more to do, so I went ahead and came outside and knocked the rest of it out, which was only the very back and all that stuff that's back over going toward the road, which it really didn't matter if it got mowed or not. And I cut a few other little trails up in there. But yeah, and then brought it back up here, blew it off with the leaf blower, got the water hose, and kind of washed all the dirt and stuff up, and took it back to Vicky's. And I was able, I should film where she's got it parked, and how you gotta, you know, granny gear it and just go real slow to get it out of that cover where she has it. And she has like a 3-bay on the side of her barn down there. And if she didn't have all the stuff around the sides of it, you'd have a lot more room. So you have to be real careful when you go in there, when you come out. And yeah, it makes me nervous. Today when I was backing out, it wasn't so bad. But when I had to drive in, because I didn't have her spotting me at the front to see how close to the building, the inside wall, the external side of the inside wall, if that makes any sense, how close the front end loader was to the wall. But I got it done, and I sure do appreciate her. And she's slowly feeling better. Dutton, no. He's pulling some of them old vines that are dead off of that fence. I'm telling y'all, he's just a little butt. But he hasn't tried any other part of the fence, and I'm not, I don't know if y'all can tell, but he's down there. There's some little bitty vines. And there goes Mama. I knocked some of those vines off of the hollies down there with the mower. I could get right up to them, but I didn't want to knock them all down because I know they will eat them, because there's a summer cucumbers up in there, and there's a grapevine, and then there's some like a morning glory that's up in there, so I'm hoping they'll eat them. But yeah, the chickens seem to like the grass area over there. I made it where I could open and close it, so when I don't want them in there, you know, because if I leave them where they can get in there all the time, they'll tear my grass up. I mean, they'll make it bare, just like the front up there was. But anyway, thank goodness the other 2 videos got uploaded, and I've been trying that one for 2 days. And the electrician told me that he got a Wii cell booster, so I'm gonna look into that to try to boost my cell signal and maybe be able to upload the videos a little bit faster. If not, you know, sometimes they go on and load up and it's not a problem. I mean, it'd be so much nicer if I had the Wi-Fi like Whataburger and Exxon and all them, but it's fine. I need to go get diesel. I was going to get diesel and gas, but I still have a container, a big container, about a 5-gallon container of gas. So I just said, no, I'll get that next week. But anyway, hope you guys get a chance and watch the other 2 videos, because this is just, you know, let's see, I think I mowed, then I weed eated, then I changed the fences, then I weed eated the garden, and then mowed. So this week has been all about getting this tall grass. And you can see the grass on the left side down there inside the pen is where I had mowed. What was it? I don't know, Monday or Tuesday. And then on the right side is where I came through with the bush hog on the tractor. Yeah, I didn't want to cut it too short because, I mean, it's supposed to be so hot, and I didn't want to take a chance on any of it dying, because eventually, you know, they snack on it. But they're snacking on something down there. It looks like an American beautyberry, which one of them, maybe that's it, actually had some berries on it today that I saw when I was mowing. And they love the berries. That's why I really wanted that one that's over outside the fence now, because there's an American beautyberry in that. I wanted to keep it inside the fence, but there's no berries on it. So, I mean, it's not that big a deal to move it. I just have to move everything in a little bit and try to not get it all tangled up. Oh, I got the other one tangled up when I was trying to set it up for the chickens yesterday. Oh my God. It's the first time I've ever tangled one up that bad. They're usually really easy to move. But not yesterday. Maybe it's because I was working out in the heat of the day. But anyway, don't know what's planned for this weekend. Probably nothing except my daughter and son-in-law, and I don't know if the girls are supposed to come over and help put the cover on the boat, because it's in my truck and I don't want to try to do it by myself and poke a hole or something like that in it, because I know it was probably not inexpensive. So anyway, if y'all like the content, hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't subscribed, come on over and subscribe to the channel. And those of y'all that have subscribed, we keep getting one or two. It's like one or two every week, which I appreciate it. You know, I got asked, you know, if y'all have other people that might enjoy some of the content, or just need to sit and watch something, you know, to kill some time, share our videos. And y'all stay safe, because we're living in different times right now. Different times. And maybe that'll be another video. I've been watching all the investigation on the attempted assassination of Trump. And y'all, there are more people on social media that have done investigative work, have collected videos, have investigated the sound of the shots of the gun. There was 10 shots altogether. Pat David on PBD podcast had interviewed Nick. Oh Lord of mercy, I know him from going on Demolition Ranch. He is a ex-special ops sniper, but that's a good podcast. The one that he uploaded for Friday today is a very good interviewing Nick and what, you know, suggestions Nick might made and his opinion of what happened. But whether you like the man or not, y'all say a prayer for him. Say a prayer for Biden. I mean, what they've done to him is totally unacceptable. You know, they knew he had dementia in 2019, and they put him as a figurehead to be in the White House and strings pulling, and it's just a shame. You know, it's a shame. They knew he was sick. So say prayers for him. Say prayers for Trump. Say prayers for Miss Kamala. You know, and just thank God for the life we have, and help us, ask God to help us sustain this beautiful country and the life He's given us. All right, I've rattled on enough. If y'all like the content, hit the thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, come over and subscribe and hit the notification bell, so every time we upload a video, you'll be notified. And I love you. We love you. Take care of yourself. Stay safe. And we'll catch y'all on the next one.